Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. There's another burning event ongoing till the 13th January where we can actually burn stuff that we don't need anymore. These events are a great opportunity to exchange some of your miners and to make a lot of space in your room again. As you can see here, we have a lot of space occupied by miners that might not be good anymore because either they have a very low bonus power or a very low mining power in general, like these miners here for example, or the Flamingo. All of those miners are really bad and I have them here sticking around for a very long time. So technically I could go now into the event and say, you know what, I don't need those miners anymore, and we can now burn them for those event points that you see here on the right side. For every 1000 coins you need 5% bonus power or 100k mining power. Some of this stuff is a little bit bad calculated, I would say, because seeing this up here, the guest card miner should give us around 10,000 points, but it gives us only 8.7k. So keep in mind that some of the calculations are a bit off, but you can expect to spend around 1p of mining power for 10,000 of those coins, so that the entire event of 250k points would cost you around 25p in base mining power burned. And we're gonna see if you should burn stuff or if you should avoid it. Apparently last event coins are still here. We have 334 of those diamond coins still here. I was thinking it actually gets erased, but apparently those coins still exist for the next one. The only thing that got deleted is these event coins that are changing. Last time it was UFOs, this time it is these weird flaky spark things that you see here. So those ones will be reset, but the other coins are actually going to exist for the next event. So this is pretty good to know. I hope this is not just a bug so that you don't have false information for the next event, but let's get into the actual rewards that we can expect. If we are actually going to manage to burn through 25p of power, then we will have a very good miner at the very end, but of course it starts very low with the evergreen. Keep in mind that most of the miners you see here on the top cannot be sold, so that you will actually need to keep them, or you basically burn them to get more points to get to the bigger rewards here. The decision is up to you. I think for this time I will just burn whatever I have and I will burn whatever I get to get more of the stuff that's here on the end. On the second level with 5k points of the burning stuff, this would mean you need to burn 500k of mining power. You will get the Granny's Cake with 125k in power. Granny's Cake also has a very good bonus power, I think, so it's worth it to mention that you can keep the Granny's Cake just for the bonus power, but not for the actual mining power. Then we have the Jellier, which also cannot be sold, with 137k in power. I think the Jellier's bonus power is anywhere like 0.6%. It's not really worth it to keep this one. So technically when you get this, you can just throw it back into the oven to get more coins. It's not worth it to keep it. We have the Sparkling Light with 181k in power, also not really worth it to keep, so just burn it. Then we have the Coulomb miner, which has 212k in power, also not a very good miner. Then we have with 64k in power, so again this is 6.4p in mining power that you would have needed to burn to get 286k in power. So you already see it, the math doesn't really match. So unless you do not really need the miners, I would not recommend burning anything for the points here for this event, but we will see if the burning shop is any better this time. You get the Jelly Bones with 100k of burning points, which has 470k in power. So again, this has a really low power and it keeps still being a little low on the 150k, which is the never ending ice cycle with 600k in power. So still not really worth it in my opinion, but now it gets a bit better on 180k, where you get a miner that is the Tinsel Town on level 5, which has 1p in power, so this miner is actually pretty good. And on the last level with 250k points, again this is 25p in power, keep that in mind, you get a miner back that has 1.2p in power, which cannot be sold. I also think the Jelly Bones has a very low bonus power, so just thinking about these event rewards up here, you would probably be right if you say that this event really sucks and it's actually pretty bad or a bad idea to participate and burn your miners. But there's another thing to those burning events, which is the actual burning shop. I opened it here in the background already. Here in the burning shop, you can spend the diamond coins, which are the second of the currencies that you get for burning your stuff. So you get always an equal amount of currency, that is the diamonds, and those event points that are changing throughout those burning events. And with the diamonds, you can purchase some really good stuff this times. I will start with the biggest thing that you can get, the Roller Family Vibes, which costs you 250k points. So again, this is 25p in power that you would need to burn to actually be able to purchase the Roller Family Vibes with almost 7p in power. But this thing, let me tell you, it's crazy because it has 8% bonus power on level 1. This miner is actually pretty strong, and something similar in the marketplace will cost a fortune, I think, because the actual price of the Roller Family Vibes already is 68 Roller token. So technically you would need to expect something that is way above this. Let's really quickly check the actual price so that you see what I mean here. We're gonna switch it to miners here on the side. We're gonna filter it for the power range of up to 10p in power, so that we have an accurate data set here, and also our bonus range should be anywhere 5% or higher. And then you can already see that we will actually get a really crazy price here, power high to low. We're gonna filter because again the Roller Family Vibes has 7p in power and 8% bonus power, right? This is massive, and anything equally good costs around 200 Roller token, 150 token, 130, 290, 99. Then the Roller Family Vibes itself at the moment 68. Then something very similar is the Solar Shooter, but it comes with a bit less bonus power with 62 Roller token, and other stuff that's a bit weaker costs like 50 token. So I think if you can snipe the Roller Family for anywhere of 60 to 70 Roller token because of the event, you will make a bank. And I already purchased one actually. I will really quickly show you the order so you believe me. Purchase history. I just bought it for 63 Roller token. This was a no-brainer. I instantly clicked the button when this one came for 63 Roller token, and this one boosted my mining power by almost 60p in power or something. This was a really crazy purchase. So 63 Roller token, 1-to-1 basically Roller token spent, 2p in mining power gained. This was an absolute insane purchase. So if you can actually not afford to get to 250k points in the burning, then at least try to snipe one of those for 60 to 70 Roller token. That is my tip for you guys. You should really get your hands on the Roller Family Vibes. Next really big thing that you could potentially get is the red space. This one will cost you 150k of the burned tokens, so around 15p of burned miners, and this one comes with 4.7p in power and almost 4% bonus power. Keep in mind that this one is a miner that cannot be sold in the marketplace. Let's really quickly confirm that. I actually was writing it wrong here, red space. There's nothing with the name red space yet inside of the marketplace, so I really think this one cannot be purchased here. So if you would want to acquire the red space, you will actually need to burn stuff, unlike the actual big miner Roller Family Vibes. Then we have the next one, which is the Web 4 map. This one is also a very good miner with 3p in power and 3% bonus power. The Web 4 map costs us only 120k in those seasonal tokens here, so this would be around 12p in mining power burned to get a miner that has 3p. Another really cool thing we can acquire for very few of those seasonal tokens is the beer pack set, but only the miners. I didn't see that we get the rack. So if you have the rack but you don't have the miners, you could technically purchase the missing miners now. This one is "that's good" in German, so this is pretty funny. Das ist gut. This one gives 1.5p in mining power, and also the other miners give 760k and 250k, and in total you would need only to spend 110k of those burned points here to get the miners of the entire set. And keep in mind, you would need the rack, of course. Maybe you could purchase the rack inside of the marketplace, but also keep in mind that if you can purchase the rack now in the marketplace, that the price probably now will skyrocket, and that you should potentially purchase it in the future and not right now when the event is ongoing. Then we have the after party cases 1 and 2, which is the gamble link of those events. For 6.5k of points, you can actually purchase a case that can give you the Roller Family family wipes, which costs 250k of those seasonal tokens. But of course it is very unlikely to get the golden stuff. Probably the chance is like 0.01% or something, so don't expect yourself to get the crazy golden rewards up here. If you were lucky and you get any of the blue or maybe purple stuff, then I think the case already could potentially be worth it, because you would need to only burn 650k of mining power to actually get a chest like this where you have the chance to get something really crazy. And even if you only get something purple, then you would probably get a miner that you don't already own with percentage of bonus power that will boost your mining power. So if you have miners standing around that you do not need, throw them inside of here. As you can see, if I would burn those 6 miners here, I would already get 30k points that I could purchase 5 of those chests with, and 5 then I could potentially get like something purple I don't already own, which then is not just mining power that stands around that I cannot use, but maybe it is something that I don't already have and I can place it here. So that is actually pretty good. But of course it's up to you to decide. Also, what you can always do is go to the marketplace and filter for those miners that are not really expensive, so that you potentially can purchase miners here to burn them in the burning event, to then get those miners that are actually having a really good value. I filtered for the wrong stuff here. Let's go to miners and we're gonna see the power high to low, and the maximum that we wanna spend is 6 roller token, let's see, and we can actually purchase for 6 roller token anywhere up to 1.3p in power. So this miner would give us like 13k of those tokens. So the entire event would cost us anywhere like 130 roller token to get the last event reward here. Just again, it cannot be sold, so this is not what we are aiming for, but we get to spend 250k points for 130 roller token approx. So you get everything here, plus you could purchase this miner. But I think the better deal is just to go to the marketplace and do what I did and just purchase the roller family wipes, because again, there's some here for 63 roller token. Again, go and purchase yourself one of those. It's really good. It's a good deal. I cannot say anything else to this one. Maybe it's not such a great idea to actually burn stuff, but to just purchase the miner from here. Your decision, guys. I just give you the tips and tricks here so you can basically make up your mind. I just try to teach you or to make sure that you understand my thinking behind it. Also, there's a progression event called Echoes of Celebration ongoing for 2 days. So until the 9th January, you get points by actually playing games and get to higher difficulties, and by spending roller token, you can increase your multiplier by actually exchanging your currency to roller token, and the more multiplier you have, the more points you get by doing the tasks down here. Here's a really quick overview of the rewards. I will not get into detail in today's video too much, but the best thing that you can get here is the good memories with 8p in power and 2.55% bonus power. So the overall rewards I think are really good. But again, it is very unlikely to reach any of the really high levels down here without a multiplier. So just keep in mind that those progression events are fairly end game, and that you will need to reinvest your mined currency and then purchase like lucky cases or anything to basically get your money back and get miners that you don't already own. So in the end game or in the late game in the future, you will be able to participate in those ones. But for now, I think it's very unlikely. Just make sure that you are getting the level 1 here done with the roller season token. Most of the times those ones are really easy to reach and they are free, so just take them. I really love these season tokens. But that's enough about this time's progression event. Good luck, guys. I hope that these videos are somewhat helpful to you. The next video probably will be 0 to 100p, how you can actually make it as a beginner, and the different ways how to acquire 100p in mining power. Make sure to subscribe to not miss out on those ones. Also, if you have any questions regarding those videos, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. I'm always here to help, and I will make sure to be fast answering you guys, and I will also detailed answer your questions. Thank you for all of the support. I see you in the next one. Bye.